Hi children, Namaste. Today we are going to learn about the seasons in Europe. There are 4 seasons, especially if you observe in our country there are only 3 seasons: winter, summer and rainy season. But whereas European countries concerned, there are 4 seasons: is winter, spring, summer and autumn. How many seasons are there? There are 4 seasons, which is winter, summer, spring, autumn. So let us have a look. Winter. As November approaches, it begins to get chilly. December onwards, it gets very cold and snow begins to fall once in a while. It snows heavily on the mountains and less than plains. The sun shines once in a week. Once in a while. The sun rises very late in the day, all about 9 or 10 o'clock. And it sets by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and overcast sky makes it even darker. France has broad-leaved trees which shed their leaves in winter and stand entirely leafless. Which country possesses such kind of state concerned France? So they shed in France, trees shed their leaves and stand entirely leafless during the winter season. And another season, that is spring. And spring, the landscape begins to change as March comes. The days get longer and nights shorter. The days get longer, so the length of the day is long, but whereas the night concept is so short. The snow begins to melt and new shoots appear on trees. Fresh green leaves appear and colorful flowers bloom everywhere. A lush green grass begins to grow in the patches. And the fields are plowed in spring, and sowing is done during this season. What are the important crops? Wheat, rye, barley, corn, sugar, wheat and oats are the principal crops. What are the principal crops? During spring season, wheat, rye, barley, corn, sugar beet and oats are the principal crops. Followed by summer. It is summer in Europe from June to August. It does not rain so much and there is more sunshine. So what is the summer season in India? So that is April, May, June. But whereas in Europe, that is June to August. And the days are longer than even in our country. We will get the sun rises by 5:30 in the morning and sun sets by 6 o'clock the evening in our country. But whereas the sun rises as early as 4 o'clock in the morning and sets after 8 o'clock in the evening. See what is it? Typical. In fact, in the northern countries like Sweden, the sun does not set at all. In Sweden, there are some countries, Norway, Sweden, Finland, especially in Sweden, the sun does not set at all. These countries are called lands of midnight sun. What are that? The lands of midnight sun, which is that Sweden. Nevertheless, it does not get very hot. This is because the sun does not rise high on the sky but remains close to the horizon, where the earth and sky seem to meet. And summer is the season of agriculture in Europe. Crops mature in this season. There is no need for irrigation as the occasional showers are sufficient for the crops. At the end of the summer, the crops are ready to be harvested. Here we can observe how the trees are during the seasons in Europe, especially here's climate, and even you can see so whereas in our country concern we have two agricultural seasons, Rabi and Kharif. Rabi and Kharif, winter and monsoon. Here we get about 8 to 10 months for cultivation and getting crops. But on the other hand, European countries cultivation is possible only for 6 to 7 months. In India, it takes about 8 to 10 months, but whereas in Europe, and here there is one question: in which regions of Andhra Pradesh are grapes grown? Regarding in India concerned, we have the agricultural seasons, that is Rabi and Kharif seasons. So in our country we have two agricultural seasons, Rabi and Kharif. It is possible to grow crops for nearly 8 to 10 months in a year. But on the other hand, in France and other European countries, cultivation is possible only for 6 to 7 months.